I think so many people really want to settle down, but the problem is, how do I know who to settle down with? Marriage is like a prison, a jail, but you get to choose your jailmate, right? If you're going to be locked up in a jail room with somebody for the rest of your life, it's a serious thing to choose that person carefully, right? The first thing to look at is
Welcome to Iftar Community. On today's show, we have a very special guest. This person is so dear to my heart. I call him my king, my lover, my best friend, and above all, my priest. So help me welcome Pastor George Eju.
thank you.
Okay. Um, we get asked so many questions, and today we just want to feed your curiosity. So let's get straight right into it.
Okay.
So, should I say babe?
Feel free.
Okay. So, babe, my audience would love to hear how did you know I was the one?
How?
How did you know it was me? Like, was it inscripted in my forehead, like, this is your wife? Thus
My
says the Lord.
trumpet sound. Pa-pa-da.
Exactly.
Behold the lamb that was slain.
Yes, so
Okay.
how did you know?
Well, yes, truly, I have been asked that question too, so many, because um, I think so many people really want to settle down, but the problem is, how do I know who to settle down with? I mean, for every person who sees marriage as something serious, as a commitment of a lifetime,
Yep.
you know, we are often told that marriage is like a prison, a jail, but you get to choose your jailmate, right? Your companion
Exactly.
and all of that.
Your
So
prison mate.
exactly. And if you're going to be locked up in a jail room with somebody for the rest of your life, it's a serious thing to choose that person carefully, right?
Yeah.
And you remember earlier today we were talking, and I made mention to something. People see all this glamour, couples taking pictures together,
Loving up.
laughing, loving up. You know, you check her DP, a profile picture, you see a guy just standing there and like hobby for life, and like, oh my God, God, when, and all this kind of stuff. And you just want to get married already because you feel like, it's so sweet, you know. But then it gets down to it, somebody comes into your life, and then you are now like, how do I know? You
Yeah.
know. Well, for me, let's cut all that. For me, what I think, this is my personal point of view, this is my opinion. So in case you're listening to this can be helpful to you, and we are not all the same. So
Yeah.
yeah, but then I believe this, is might not be the complete truth, or it might not be it for you, but this is way to go. The first thing a person should look at in a woman, okay, as a guy, you're looking at a girl who
Yeah.
comes to you and you want to know, is this a person for me? The first thing to look at is not the person who you are
Okay.
considering to be the one for you, right? The first thing to look at is you. Okay? Now, the question is, how do I know she's the one for me?
Yeah.
Well, the real question is, do I know me?
First of all.
First of all, I need to know me. And what does it mean by knowing me? Let me give us a clue on what I'm trying to talk about.
Yes,
So you
please.
go to a boutique, and there are 200 pairs of shoes just littered everywhere, looking all good, you know? Now, there's so many things we look out for. What kind of shoe do I have in mind? I want an ankle shoe. I want a flat shoe. I want a heel shoe, right? And then, oh,
Colors.
fine, color, right?
Yeah.
So you get to see your ankle shoe with the right color,
And
right?
size.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah.
How do I know that this shoe is for me? It fits the color. It fits the type.
The design.
It fits the design.
Yeah.
But have you ever been to a boutique and you see the shoe that has all the properties you're looking for, but it doesn't fit your
True.
your legs, So it must be your. So first of all, I must know my size. What is my size? Size 42, right? Or size 43 or size 45, whatever it is that your size is, right?
True.
So it begins with knowing your size. So then you ask the person, okay, how much is this? Is beautiful, and you get a question from the person. What is your size? Oh, I'm 45. Say, oh, sorry, this is 41. Automatically, it's not yours.
Not yours.
So getting to know who she is really a question of getting to know who you are.
Yeah.
The moment you get it right, and you can get all the perspectives and all the aspects about your being, you know exactly who you are. You know exactly what it is you are after and exactly what it is you are up to. When she comes, she will fit.
Well, to answer these questions, for some people, they'll say, she gives me peace. Find peace. But hearing it from you now from a different perspective, it's throwing more light on it. And I appreciate that. And I think our audience will appreciate that too.
Yeah.
So I want to throw this in because it's also a thing of border.
Okay.
Many men actually show themselves to be ready when in actual they are not ready. When it's now time for them to make that decision, they fumble. There's this hesitation and they fumble at the same time. They make wrong choices at the same time. What would you advise this kind of men?
Okay, so if I get your question right, they have the appearance of being ready, they have the looks of being ready, and they somehow think that they are ready until they get to the line.
Yeah.
And then it looks as if somehow
they just
cannot cross it.
They're like,
right?
Yeah.
Well, when you see situations like that, and there's a hesitation, and you see people start, wavering when it gets to the point of making a decision, I would say most times the problem is really within them. Yeah, the problem is really within. It's really inside. They have probably not overcome their fears. All right.
Yeah.
And if they want to look deeply enough, you will discover that there were things growing up or something. They have witnessed certain things that have instilled a measure of fear in them, a measure of doubt in them, and they have not found the answers to those questions yet. They have not found a way to. They have not found closure. All right.
Closure.
And so whenever you get to that point where you need to make a decision,
it
exposes your inner fears. Everything, and you're faced with the fears, and you have not won the battle. So what happens? You retreat.
True. Speaking of fears, I remember when some years back, when I was also in this same shoe, like I was to accept, because for the ladies we accept the proposal, right, for friendship from men. So I was in the middle of, should I accept? Is it the right person? Am I making a mistake? The fear of repeating the same mistakes my parents made, in quotes, was pulling me back. And I'm glad I did not accept that at some point. But thanks be to God, you're the person sitting next to me now.
Well, so in conclusion, you actually overcame your fears.
My fears, yeah.
And you found, so maybe that's the topic for another day. How did you overcome your fears? So guys, watch out, okay?
Okay. Yeah. He's already told you guys, watch out for the next discussion session. Right. And thank you so much and it's actually short, but I'm sure you've gotten the message there. You have to find or discover yourself first before you know if the next person or this lady is fit for you or this man is fit for you. So see you in the next session.
Ciao.